They say revenge.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. The starters for Utah. We've got Alperon Şengün, and it's Olajuwon in at center, filling out the middle. And for Toronto, Wagner is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Prince. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. Now Curry. Aldridge down low, working on Şengün. Aldridge misses.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Wade, the pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Şengün. Pass to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. The 3 from Curry. Doesn't go for him. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Wade, defended by Wagner. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Thomas passes to Şengün. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's all from three-point range. And so Prince will bring it up for Toronto. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Smits. Here's Prince. The 3 ball. Can't hit that one. Curry against Şengün. Now Thomas. On the wing, Wade. And a miss there on the triple. Wagner, the pass to Curry. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Tipped away. Now here's Thomas. To the middle. Olajuwon passes to Wade. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. And the shot goes down.
The Dream, Olajuwon.
Here's Prince. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Oh, yeah. You have the camera all on you.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And a deep three from Curry. And the Raptors miss again.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Curry following the bucket by Utah. Pass to Prince to get back on track. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Appreciate the report, Ali.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Wade, defended by Wagner. Wade, pass to Şengün, to the paint. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Aldridge. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Wagner outside. Curry finds Wagner. Here's Prince beyond the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Wade. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
Understand, since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022, the Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Here's Smits, still without a bucket. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Wade, defended by Wagner. Wade, the pass to Danley. Şengün with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Hakeem, the Dream, Olajuwon, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Prince. He's got 6. shot off that time. For Utah, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Wade. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Brent. Aldridge up top. Pass to Curry. Back to Aldridge. Curry with it. Thomas defends. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Aldridge. Curry's got 5.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Here's Thomas. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Aldridge. Toronto trailing. And a deep 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Olajuwon passes to Danley. Now here's Şengün. He's covered by Curry. The jump hook. Rebound Toronto. There's a screen by Aldridge. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Thomas passes to Danley. To the inside. Pass to Wade. From downtown. Gets the 3-ball to go. Timeout. He's got 9.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for your no-start drill, everyone. Come on and make some noise!
Here for Toronto.
Make some noise for them again.
Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Valanciunas. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah on D. There's a screen by Johnson. And it's rejected. And he recovers it. And down it goes. 2 points. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Defensive foul. Dwayne Wade. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Dennis Johnson. Shooting 1. One shot.
And Johnson, no good on that one. Utah leading. Pass to Cousins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Utah, DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Raptors trail by 3. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Maravich. Utah grabs the miss. And here's Parker. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Maravich, the pass to Robinson. Rondo, he's checked in for Wade.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Jazz substitution. Number 94, Rondo.
Valanciunas passes to Johnson. Here's Maravich. Excellent D there from Parker. Jazz leading by 5. Outside, Rondo. Back to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Maravich, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Maravich. Takes the 3. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Valanciunas. Count it.
And talk about big boy muscle. Valanciunas just outworking the defense and capitalizing as well.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Free throw drops for Valanciunas.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got his second basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Robinson. Johnson passes to Maravich. Valanciunas with a screen on Parker. Here's Maravich. Fires in the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Utah leading by 5. Pass to Kukoc. Cousins with it.
2 minutes left in the first.
Now here's Parker. Cousins with the screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Johnson on the wing. Back to Johnson. Valanciunas sets a screen. Pass to Maravich. It's deflected. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The pull-up. And again, it's Utah. And so here is Toronto. 7-point differential. Outside Robinson. Here's Johnson. Here's Maravich. Parker defending. Here's Maravich. Robinson in the post. Parker defending. And Vucevic with the block.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
Here's Johnson. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Cousins, the pass to Parker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And good whistle there.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Tony Parker taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Maravich, the pass to Robinson. Here's Maravich. Parker defending. No good with the triple.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And he comes up with a bucket. Cousins has got 5 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you running effective team offense.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz up 9. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Stephen Curry is out there with Wagner. Then there's Prince. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Şengün. Here's Wade. The floater. Blocked! They get it back. And the shot goes. 10 points for him.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Wagner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Wagner.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Şengün, a screen on Curry. Pass to Şengün. Here's Wade. Here's Olajuwon. 10 points for him. Rebound, Toronto.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
It's Prince on the wing. He has 6. Pass to Smith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
Yeah, once he gges the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Now here's Parker. He's got 6. On the wing, Wade. Connects from downtown. Wade's got 12 points in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Smith. Back to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Parker. Knocked away. Curry passes to Wagner. Here's Aldridge. That one's good for 2. Aldridge has got his first basket.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
Parker passes to Olajuwon. On the wing, Wade tries it from 16. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Smith. Here's Brent. Clock at 6. Wagner outside. Shakes him. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Danley. No made baskets yet. Here's Wade. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Make some noise for us, y'all. It's time for your North Side Crew.
Curry against Parker. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Wade. 14 points for him. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Dantley passes to Wade. On target from range. Wade's got 17.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Wagner, left side. Out to the wing. The three from Aldridge. The rebound by the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Olajuwon. And they pick up 2. Olajuwon's got 6 points in the quarter. And Toronto has possession. Down by 12. Wagner outside. And here's Aldridge. Here's Prince. Pass to Smits. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Şengün will bring it up for Utah. Here's Wade, defended by Wagner. There's the double with Aldridge. They set the screen. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
Thomas, he's checked in for Utah. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Toronto ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And so here is Toronto. A 12-point game. And here's Curry. 5 points in the game. From deep. Rebound, Utah. Olajuwon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Wade. He's got 17. Six on the shot clock. Back to Şengün. The three is up. Prince grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Smits. Pass to Curry to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Thomas against Curry. Now here's Thomas. He's covered closely, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the Jazz, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Utah. Cousins comes in for Şengün. And so he makes both from the line. Raptors trail by 14. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Johnson a screen on Thomas. Maravich nails it from beyond the arc. Maravich has got 6 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And another miss by Utah. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Cousins against Johnson.
Deflected.
Here's Robinson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Wade. Here's Danley. Cousins with a screen on Valanciunas. And Cousins throws it down.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Now Valanciunas. Here's Maravich. 6 points for him. Knocked loose. Count it. Maravich has got 5 points now this quarter. Utah leading by 11. Here's Wade. 17 points in the game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
One shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The Jazz making a switch here. Raptors trail by 14. Up top, Robinson. Outside, Johnson. Pass to Maravich. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked. Now here's Thomas. Tight defense on him. And there's a pick. Here's Wade. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third team foul.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
For the Jazz, Dwayne Wade. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Utah making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 15. Outside Robinson. Here's Maravich. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Maravich has got 7 now in this quarter. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Pass to Kukoc. Back to Parker. Here's Olajuwon. Valanciunas covering. Clock is at 3. Here's Parker. Offline with a 3. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Now here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. Johnson with a bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Utah leading by 11. Parker passes to Olajuwon. Here's Wade. There's the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Johnson.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Here's Kukoc. Buries it from 3. Kukoc has got 5.
That's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
And here's Valanciunas. They're running. Pushing it up now. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got his first points of the game.
The merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
Here's Maravich. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Utah with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Alperen Şengün, and it's Thomas in at the 1. Yep, that one goes. Wade's got 23 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Prince. Off target with the 3. Pass to Wade. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Smith has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry with it. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot. Jazz leading by 15. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And the Jazz with possession here. They led by as many as 18. Here's Wade, defended by Wagner. 6 to shoot. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at it. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Aldridge has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
To the middle. Tipped. Pass to Danley. Şengün, a screen on Prince. Here's Wade, defended by Wagner. He drops it from range. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Now here's Curry, and here's Aldridge, defended by Şengün. Wagner, the pass to Aldridge. Can't connect from short range. Jazz leading by 18. Pass to Wade. Fires, high post. Here's Olajuwon. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Wagner outside. Now Aldridge. Here's Smits. The 3 from Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Thomas outside. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Şengün. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wagner outside. Pass to Curry. Here's Prince. Thomas defends. Wagner outside. There's a screen by Aldridge. Clock at 4. And it's Wagner missing. And so Şengün will bring it up for Utah. The lead is 15. Danley gets the bucket. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. Curry from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Utah leading by 17. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Alec. Thanks. And again, Toronto, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Thomas. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Jazz lead by 19. For Toronto, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. He launched that one from way outside. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter. The Jazz have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
It's stolen by Curry. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Smits. Back to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Prince has got a
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And they get it back. Pass to Wade. Now Şengün. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Now Curry. Here's Prince. Here's Aldridge. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Jazz leading by 14. On the wing, Wade. The 3 is up. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry from deep three-point land. Utah grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. On the wing, Wade. They still need this. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Franz Wagner.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And the first one at the line is good. Utah making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. He does not get the second one. Raptors trail by 15. Johnson inside. Thomas defends. The kick out to Johnson. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Like everyone's watching. All right. You got to dance like everyone's watching. On the floor for the Jazz, Tony Kukoc, Rajon Rondo, Tony Parker.
And so here is Toronto, down by 15. Here's Johnson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, that's the right guy in the right spot there. He's got confidence from that range.
Pass to Kukoc from the arc. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Kukoc has got 8 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Valanciunas passes to Maravich, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Parker outside. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Parker. Basket counts. Give him 8 points now. Raptors trail by 18. Maravich, the pass to Robinson. Here's Johnson. Blocked. They recover it.
Robinson.
And it's Utah with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside, Rondo. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Count it. Good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Rondo. Parker outside. Back to Rondo. Pass to Olajuwon. Oh, sweet move. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Here's Maravich. Knocks it loose. Here's Robinson. And he converts the layup. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Pass to Kukoc. Here's Olajuwon. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
For the Jazz, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Şengün, and it's Thomas in for Parker. Raptors trail by 14. Outside Robinson. Pass to Maravich. Let's go with a three. Gets the three to fall. Maravich has got 13.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Vucevic with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, DeMarcus Cousins, Alperen Şengün, Dwayne Wade.
Here's Kukoc, covered by Johnson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Toronto shooting about 41%. Outside Johnson. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Maravich, no good. Jazz leading by 13. Down low. Here's Thomas. Missed inside. Right side Johnson. Left side Johnson. Outside Robinson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Utah making a switch here. Utah has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Thomas outside. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Isaiah Thomas taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Raptors trail by 14. Johnson passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, J.D. Jonas Valanciunas. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Valanciunas. Utah leading by 11. Thomas outside. Three-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Maravich over Thomas. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Şengün finds Thomas. Şengün, a screen on Valanciunas. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Jazz out in front. They're up by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so Curry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 11-point game. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Prince. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Franz Wagner. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Aldridge down low, working on Şengün. Goes up again, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Alperen Şengün. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, LaMarcus Aldridge. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Aldridge. Utah leading by 8. And he lobs it up top.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Curry passes to Prince. There's the triple. Curry's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They set the pick. Inside. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Prince, the pass to Wagner. Now Aldridge. defended by Şengün. Puts it up from 15. That one goes in.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
On the wing, Wade, defended by Wagner. Back to Thomas. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Pass to Wade. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. Curry passes to Aldridge. Utah with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Wade, defended by Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Franz Wagner.
First team foul. Shooting for Utah, Dwayne Wade. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. Raptors trail by 10. And a deep 3 from Curry. Rebounded by the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Dantley. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Thomas outside. Takes a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And again, Toronto, no good.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Aldridge against Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He said to his guys, "This one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling." Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün.
Man, the defender really went after him.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Utah, Dwayne Wade, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Now Curry puts up a deep 3. And he can't get that one. Jazz leading by 13. Thomas left side. Shoots over Curry. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Aldridge. Six on the shot clock. Prince finds Wagner. From the high post. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Şengün with it. Pass to Thomas. Here's Olajuwon. Defended by Wagner. The baseline J is on the way. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Aldridge. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Thomas against Curry. That one drops for him. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Curry. Aldridge down low. Smith. That one off the back iron and out. Jazz leading by 15. Pass to Wade. Here's Olajuwon. Thomas outside. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Smits. Wagner, the pass to Aldridge. Knocks down the long J. Aldridge has got 10 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Wagner. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
At the line for the Jazz, Dwayne Wade, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
knocks down the first one. Cousins, he's checked in for Utah. That one misses. Raptors trail by 15. Curry passes to Maravich. Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. Pass to Aldridge. Over Cousins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Aldridge has got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Wade. And rejected. Pass to Maravich. Outside Curry. Launches it. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Wade misses.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Şengün against Prince. Smits passes to Curry. Utah grabs the miss. Şengün's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Over to the left wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Thomas. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Jazz, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. And Curry's got the ball here for the Raptors. Down by 15. Aldridge up top. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Curry finds Prince. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
Thomas outside. Cousins with the screen. A shot from the high post. And another miss by Utah. Raptors trail by 12. Maravich, the pass to Curry. Pass to Smits. Shot blocked. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Four on the clock. The lead now cut to single digits. Maravich has got 6 here in the quarter. Here's Thomas. Here's Wade. Pass to Thomas from 15 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Thomas has got 12 points here in the second half.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Cousins. Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Here's the pick. To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Curry passes to Maravich. To the paint. Cousins with the steal. And here's Thomas from the arc. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah leading by 14. Thomas outside. Pass to Cousins. The fadeaway. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And Toronto calls time here. 1:15 left in the final quarter. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter. Maravich, the pass to Aldridge. Here's Maravich. Thomas defends. No good again that time. Utah leading by 16. Pass to Cousins. Here's Wade. Blocked! And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th. Clock at 2. Here's Maravich. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Şengün. And here are the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. 19 seconds left in the game. Here's Cousins. Aldridge pulls down the board. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.